Hey guys, Rob to the third Bad Poncho Outdoors. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the 2015 ICAST. Unfortunately, I can't make it down there this year, but we've got a few leaks and a few things from Bassmaster.com that we noticed as well. So let's kind of get into it. First things first, my day-to-day job, I get asked a lot where all the Excalibur stuff is gone, and it's finally been announced it's going to the Booyah line. Booyah now has all the one knockers, the XR50s, S75s, stuff like that. So all those are moving to that line. And if you remember a few years ago, guys were buying the old Berkley hard baits, the crankbaits and stuff like that, to fish the Berkley tournaments down south. Well, now they're coming out with the Pitbull line. The Pitbull line is square bills. As far as what we know right now, it's just square bills. And they look really good. They look along the same quality of, say, like the Seville Action First line. They're definitely a rounder style crankbait, likely, like the body style of, say, a 1.5 or 2.5 Strike King KVD bait. They're also launching hooks, which is going to be interesting. It sounds like they're not have a ton of different style of hooks, but they're going to have some hooks. And knowing Berkley, the prices are probably going to be right on point. And other manufacturers, hook manufacturers like VMC, are coming out with the rugby jig and a flippin' style hook. And you've got the new Terminator frog. A couple companies have been able to get their hands on the VMC frog hooks for a little while now. We've been using them on a few frogs, and they are freaking awesome. VMC is known for being the right price for the products. I get my drop shot hooks for dirt cheap, 16 in a pack for $3, and I trust them. And I've got no doubt that the Terminator is going to be the same way. Like I said, I've used the hooks and other frogs for a while now, and they've been doing really well for us. Of course, Strike King's coming out with a bunch of new baits. It's kind of just what they do in their time of year. They're coming out with, I believe, a new Ocho. I think it's some new colors for the Ocho. They announced just the head for the their swinging jig. VMC is coming out with a slider head. Essentially, it's a flat piece of weight with a hook and a ball, almost like a big ice jig. And this thing is supposed to be non-lead, so you can use it anywhere in the United States. I'm curious how that's going to be. I'm guessing for walleye, it's going to be freaking amazing. And probably a smallmouth as well. Bandit is expanding their mistake line. The mistake line is one of those lines that has got, say, half the bait is baby bass, the other half is fire tiger. These baits are getting a lot of traction lately, and I'm not a big fan of them personally, just because of the idea of I like uniformity. I know a lot of guys that are saying these things have been dynamite because of the quick change in profile and quick change in color that fish are hitting on a pure reaction. When it comes to my favorite crankbaits, though, then the Arashis, Storm Arashis, they're expanding this line down to 15 and 25 feet of water. And they're also bringing right up top with a new Arashi walking bait. So, if you're a Rapala VMC guy and Storm, you're going to have a good year this year. That whole company right now is just blowing up, and I think we're going to see a lot of good things coming from it at ICAST. And I think we've got another company coming in that's won a couple of awards now that ICAST. LiveTarget is coming in with a frog that is essentially a pumpkin seed or bluegill. So as you work it, it looks like a floppy bluegill on the top. If you're fishing around beds and stuff like that, that thing is going to be amazing. They're also coming out with a bunch of new bait ball colors. I believe Threadfin is one of them. A bunch of new profiles. It's going to be probably the best ICAST in the last 5 years. So far, we're talking 200 to 300 baits. We haven't heard a ton from Jackal yet, but we have heard from Mans that they're coming out with a glass crystal blade spinnerbait. Looks super unique, and I think it's going to be a nighttime terror, which is something I look forward to. Livingston announced a crap ton of new baits as well. Anything from, I believe it was traps, and I mean walkers, swim baits. I mean, you name it, they're coming out with it. Livingston expanding their line like crazy right now to compete with companies like Strike King, and they're doing extremely well. Tightlines UV is coming out with a couple of new hard baits, and their Whisker series is going to expand a little bit, which has been a big deal for them, especially up in the northern waters. But you know, keep an eye on badponchooutdoors.com. We're going to try and keep you guys in the loop the entire time. Like I said, I'm not going to be there, but that should let me keep a little better eye on things and kind of keep you guys updated throughout the week of ICAST. But I'm Rob Titherd, Bad Poncho Outdoors. Thanks for watching, guys.